Namaste and welcome to lecture 8 of factors and multiples. Today we will be doing some more divisibility rules. So let us start. First one is, if a number is divisible by another number, then it is divisible by each of the factors of that number. Okay, now this statement, it tells us that if a number is divisible by another number, that means what we can say, that if suppose A is a factor of B, okay, and B is a factor of C, then we will say that A is a factor of C. That is, we can say that suppose 5 is a factor of 25, then 25 is a factor of 75. Okay, then we will say 5 is also a factor of 75, means 75 is divisible by 5. Understood? If 25 is divisible by 5 and if 75 is divisible by 25, then 75 is also divisible by 5. Next example, let us take that I will write now, if 24 is divisible by 12, okay, and the factors of 12 are 2, 3, 4 and 6, then we will write therefore 24 is divisible by 2, 3, 4 and 6. This is what the statement tells us. Got it? Here I have written it in the factor form and here I have shown the divisibility thing. That if 24 is divisible by 12 and we can say that this 12 is divisible by 2, 3, 4 and 6, then 24 is also divisible by 2, 3, 4 and 6. This is what the first statement tells us. Okay, that if a number is divisible by another number, then it is also divisible by its factors. Second statement is, if a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, then it is divisible by their product also. This is very easy. Now if it is saying that, for example, if we say that 2 and 5, they are the factors of 70. Okay, since why 2 and 5 are co-primes, we know the definition of co-primes. What is co-prime? As we have done in earlier lecture, that they are pairs of numbers that do not share any common divisor except 1, because they are not having any common divisors. But if these two numbers are factors of 70, then we can say that the product of this, that is 2 into 5 is 10. Then we will say that 70 is also divisible by 10. That is what the statement is telling us. Let us see that suppose it A and B, okay, are two co-primes, means it is only having one as a divisor. Then A and B are two co-primes. If A is a factor of C and we say B is also a factor of C, then we will say A into B, whatever you get, its product. Okay, A into B is equal to the product, whatever we get, is also a factor of, is also a factor of C. Correct? That is, let me say that 3 and 5, these are the factors, these two numbers are factors of 180. Then what will I do? 3 into 5, which is equal to 15. This 15 is also a factor of 180. This is what the statement telling us. Now the third rule is that if two numbers are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by that number. The meaning of this is, two numbers are there which is divisible, then their sum should also be divisible. The meaning of this is what? It is nothing but a multiplication is distributive over addition. This statement tells us that multiplication is distributive over addition. How? Let us see. There are two numbers. If they both are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by that number. So meaning is, if A is a factor of B and C, then it is a factor of B plus C. Okay, suppose say A is a factor of both B and C, then A must be a factor of B plus C. Okay, the meaning of this is, suppose we say the numbers, let us take an example that 15 and 20 are both divisible by 5. Then I will say the number 15 plus 20, which is equal to 35, is also divisible by 5. Okay, this is the meaning. That, suppose another example let us take, that 20 and 35 are divisible by 5, divisible by 5, or we can say 5 is a factor of both 20 and 35. Then we will say that 20 plus 35, which is equal to 55, is also divisible by 5. Got it? This is what the statement telling us. Now let us understand it more clearly according to the distributive property of multiplication over addition. How will we prove this? See, this is nothing but distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay, now see, what is this? If I say 20 is equal to 5 into 4, correct? And we can write 35 is equal to 5 into 7. Yes. Now what is 55? 55 is nothing but 20 plus 35. This plus this gives us 55. Now the factors of 20 are 5 into 4 plus 5 into 7. Here I can say Let me take out 5 common, which is equal to 4. 5 into 4 plus 7. This is nothing but 5 into 11, which gives us 55. Okay. So this is nothing but the distributive property of multiplication over addition, and the same we can write it in the variables also, like a into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. Okay, now here also we did that 15 and 20 both are divisible by 5. Then 15 plus 20 is equal to 35. Let us solve that example. 15 is nothing but 5 into 3 and 20 is nothing but 5 into 4. Okay. Suppose I take 15 plus 35. 15 plus 20. What will I get? This is 35. This 35. So I will write 35 is equal to 15 plus 20. Let me write the factors of 15. That is 5 into 3 plus 5 into 4. Taking 5 as a common factor, we will write 3 plus 4. This is nothing but 5 into 7, which gives us 35. This way it is a distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay. And the next and the last rule is that if two numbers are divisible by a number, then their difference is also divisible by that number. Now this is very easy. Now you will be able to understand that if two numbers are divisible by a number, then their difference is also divisible. The same thing what we will do in this, let us take 20 and 35 only. Okay, say 20 is divisible by 5 and 35 is also divisible by 5. Then what will I do? 35 minus 20, which is equal to 15. This is also divisible by 5. Difference is this. Okay, that means 35 is divisible by 5, and here 20 is also divisible by 5. Then the difference is also divisible by 5. Correct? This is very easy, and this is also nothing but the distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Okay, this we can write it as a into b minus c, which is equal to a into b minus a into c. How will I get this? Let us write 35 minus 20 is equal to 15. 35 is nothing but 5 into 7 minus 5 into 4. This is what? Let us take out 5 common. In the bracket I will get 7 minus 4, and this is nothing but 5 into 3, and that here I got 15, which is equal to 50. Okay, so this is the another property, and this is called distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. This is distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. Got it? This way we have to do these extra rules of divisibility. So please practice them, write it in a notebook, and I end my lecture over here. Thank you very much. And also please like, share and subscribe our channel.